All right, this one was a little strange. Look at the RPMs there on the engine right there on the left-hand side. As you can see, it's fluctuating. It goes up and down. It can go all the way down. It can just do very strange things. So initially I thought this was most likely going to be a ground, because it's common in a lot of the Toyotas if you have a loose bad ground. You can see some symptoms like this. We checked all the grounds, cleaned them near the engine airbox, under all of that. Everything looked good. The main concern was when this happened, the car ran a little bit rough and the AC compressor would not kick on. I tried to enter the engine computer to check for codes and do a little active test, and the computer acted very strange. It would kick me out at times. So I thought it might even be a problem with the engine computer. That's when I decided to check the actual CAN bus. I went ahead and put a scope on the CAN bus, and this is what I noticed. You see how the signal, the CAN low is in green. You would see how it would jump up and it would bridge up there with the CAN high. In fact, that would explain why it would kick me out of the engine computer while I'm trying to read and do certain functions sometimes. It also would explain why the gauge is fluctuating, because that fluctuation is the data packets that it's reading from the engine computer is being lost when the network kind of goes down. And that's when I decided to target some modules. The first one I like to target is the ABS module. If you watch my videos, you know that's a notorious module for causing faults and things like that. And then I'll always go to the engine computer and the other modules that are easier to get to. So first I went ahead and pulled off the, and instantly I noticed that the engine was now stable. As you can see, the RPM gauge is not fluctuating anymore. So that pretty much told me that that's going to be where the problem is. So I put my scope, and sure enough, we went ahead and got a replacement ABS module, and those little screws are like a E6, like E-Torx, I believe it's called. And the beauty of this one, you can just pull off the electrical portion there in front. So it's just 4 screws. As you can see, we removed those 4 E6 screws, and at that point pull off the module and replace it with the used module, and that's pretty much it. It's plug and play, very simple. The only thing that happened once we plugged in the the used replacement module, I did have some codes, but I believe they were old codes from the previous vehicle. I was able to just delete those codes, and once I deleted those codes, everything cleared. The ABS light that was on cleared out, and everything was fine. Actually, I had the ABS light on, and they were for some old codes, the right front sensor, but I believe it was probably from the previous vehicle. I cleared the codes, turned the car off and on, and it appears to be perfect now, in perfect condition. See where I started, and that's a fix, guys. I can communicate with the ABS module fine. Everything is working as it should. AC is operating fine, blowing cold, and that's going to be it on this one, guys. So hey, if you didn't know this, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Hit that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.